Hey guys, what's going on? Shay from That Student Life Australia. As you can see from the title down below, this video is going to surround an in-depth look into the HSC syllabus, its dissection, and therefore its use in your exam preparation. In order to do well, it's very important to incorporate the syllabus in each of your subject preparation. So let's see how we do it. Okay guys, so first of all, what is the syllabus? So the syllabus is like a document which the Board of Studies put together for each subject, which outlines things that you can be examined on for each subject. So it's actually split into three main parts, and the headings, although oddly chosen, are called Outcomes, Students Learn To, and Students. So Outcomes is actually sort of a combination of skills and abilities which you have to gain or are expected to gain when you go throughout the term, the semester, whatever, and therefore gain the knowledge. So these things are not actually going to be specifically addressed in your notes, so you don't have to worry about them too much. But the next two aspects of the syllabus, so Students Learn To and Students, are specific dot points which you're going to want to address in all of your notes in order to get the best results possible. So I'm going to go over how you can answer those specifically for each type of subject because they're very important in order to study well. Okay guys, so let's first of all start with the sciences. Now for me in particular, I actually make my notes as I go. So as we go through things in class, or if I move on forward, I actually grab all my textbooks, all my notes online, all my class notes, and the syllabus, and I look at each dot point and I culminate all the information I have available into a good answer. Okay, so for example on how you would do that. Now, I'm looking at the physics syllabus here down below, and one of the dot points is Students Learn To describe Galileo's analysis of projectile motion. Now, using my textbooks and all my notes, as I said, I would therefore actually write the dot point on a piece of paper, highlight it, and answer that directly, giving a good description of his analysis of projectile motion. You just want to answer the specific dot points they usually outline. It tells you what to actually write about and what to understand. You've just got to find the information first. Okay guys, so here you go. Here's my specific dot point which I used in my notes to describe Galileo's analysis of projectile motion. Now don't worry if you actually don't do physics, this is just applicable to all sciences. Here we go, I'm going to try and hold it up here. So as you can see, I have the dot point there highlighted in pink, and under that I made 5 sets of notes, or 5 sentences, which actually explained his analysis. I mean, I gave the main points, I gave a good description, and that's all I need to. I answered the dot point quite simply as that. Okay guys, so now we're on to the humanities subjects. Now for me in particular, I do 2 units of religion. That's my only HSC-based subject. But it's applicable to all subjects, so like history, legal studies, economics, all that sort of stuff. So again, these subjects all have a syllabus, and they're broken down into outcomes, Students Learn To, and Students. Again, disregard the outcomes part and look at them later on in the topic because you're going to find that you can actually do them once you've learned the information. So for Students and Students Learn To, they're going to again be specific dot points which are going to promote a certain type of knowledge which you need to understand and grasp. So for example, in religion, we just did an in-depth study of Buddhism. They told us to describe the practice, for one, describe the contribution of the person we chose, and also describe the contribution of the ethics that we chose. So I addressed these quite simply again, like in science, to just answer the dot point. So as you can see here, I'll try and hold it up again. Okay, so I've got the dot point here again, describe the significance of Wesak and whatnot in pink, and underneath it I've just got all the information I've gained from my textbooks and from my notes online and from my notes in class. Obviously religion is an essay-based subject, so this dot point is much longer than physics. It's got an analysis of the significance and it answers every verb that's actually in the dot point. So again, all you need to do is to grab the syllabus, figure out what dot point you're addressing, get a piece of paper, a highlighter, a pen, draw the dot point up at the top, highlight it, find the information you need, cut it down a bit to what you think you need and suits you, write it on there, handwrite it, keep it in a safe place, and it's good to go. Just make sure you answer the actual instruction which they give you. And if you do that for every dot point, you're going to be fine. You know everything you need to. Now that we've done the sciences and the humanities, the main things that are left are maths and English. Now for maths and English, the syllabus is a bit trickier than the other ones. I mean, it's not of too much help as opposed to those ones. Now for maths, it's going to outline the major topics and types of questions or types of concepts which you have to be able to understand and use in the test. Now, for me, I don't actually make notes or anything from the syllabus for maths. I actually just check against what I've learned in class to make sure that my teacher hasn't missed anything or that there's no gaps in my learning. And as for English, the syllabus is usually just an outlining of what the concepts you're meant to be actually understanding are. So for example, discovery, area of study, the syllabus also has a rubric, and in this it actually explains what the Board of Studies believes discovery is. And therefore, by reading it and not actually making notes to it, you're going to get your head around the actual concept and therefore be able to move on with your examples and your past papers in a more precise and on-target way. Alright guys, so there you go. The syllabus is, it's a pretty complicated thing, but it's definitely necessary. I mean, if you're going throughout the year, throughout the term, whatnot, and making your notes as you go, with each page having the specific dot point and its answer below, you have pretty much got 99% of the information you'll ever need in a test all there on that paper. So keep a good hard copy of that, make it neat and nice and easily available, and use it for your preparation when you're doing your past papers or your exam questions. So please take a look guys, make your notes according to it, and you'll be right. You'll do well. Good luck guys. Please subscribe, like and comment for more from That Student Life Australia. See you later.